announce our keynote speakers for this afternoon, which I hope you're prepared. These guys are crazy. And other than that, I'll let Shane take it.
These guys are, thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. It's interesting when the comment said, these guys are crazy. If you've ever seen the videos of Yannick and Hansa, the honest guides, I was speaking to people this afternoon down at Meet the Experts, and people saying, those guys are wild. And they are. They chase down fake monks down the street, they show you how not to get ripped off in Prague, cheap ways to get to the airport, where to eat, where to shop, where to change your money. They have an edge to their videos, and when we were first considering them for speaking, I just sat there, and normally when I look at speakers, I just look at one video, and then I looked at another, and then another, and then another, and another. It was so captivating and entertaining. They're going to take you on a real journey now to explain their story, and I'm guaranteeing they're going to entertain you with their tales of Prague. So please give a wonderful, thunderous TBEX closing keynote welcome. Yannick and Hansa from Honest Guides.
Hi Hansa.
Hi Yannick.
We thought it would be really cool if each of us would come from a different side. So hello, my name is Yannick.
Hi, my name is Hansa.
And we do The Honest Guide. It was Hansa's idea. He wanted to at least put the 3 first letters of his name into the name of the show. That's not what I was supposed to say, I know.
No.
I'm improvising, dude.
It's always better when you say that I don't have to, then it seems I'm boasting or something.
We know each other for 15 years almost, and we're gonna show you what we love to do. Hansa, move. And when we're gonna speak Czech, the reason is so you don't understand what we're saying.
Alright, so as been said, we're from Prague, the capital city of the Czech Republic, and we both love the city. We love the city very much. We love other Czech cities as well, of course.
But not so much.
But there's one issue we have with Prague in particular.
This is how Prague is promoting itself. And we figured, wait, that's not the city we lived in. We were born in Prague, we were raised in Prague, we went to school in Prague, and we've never seen either of these. And the reality is actually this.
This is the Prague we know, this is the Prague we live, but we also see that there are some other parts of the city which maybe the tour guides or the company promoting Prague is not showing, but something we actually both really like and really enjoy. And so we have this idea that it would be fun to do something like Prague Guide, which is an extremely original idea which no one ever had, right?
We found this book in one of the coffee shops. It was from 1970. And I just wanted to, I'm sorry, I'll go back. See all those trdelníks out there?
And the thing is called trdelník, it's they call it the traditional pastry. It might be traditional, it's from Hungary. They sell it, you can buy it in the city center. And you cannot buy it anywhere else. And we always like to say one thing, how can you tell it's not traditional? Well, have you ever seen your grandma making one?
Nope. I thought you would know the answer to that question. All right. Notes to self. Explain what we do. We just did, right?
I think...
Okay, we make videos. We've been doing that for 12 years, and eventually...
We have a camera, we have a computer, we make videos.
And a microphone. But we don't want to talk about us. We want to talk about the people that watch the show. And there's a lot of them. It is amazing to us, and we absolutely love them. Move.
There was the secret hint, but I think some people guessed it. Well, the thing is, when we started the show, we have the approach let's do it the way we like it. Let's do it the way as if you are traveling somewhere. Let's see your eyes. What do you want to see? What do you want to be told? Trying to focus on that. And we were always thinking this is our guide. We are making the guide for us. But what we found out is that there are more people like us, and those people share the same ideas. They share the same way how to travel. And so we started showing a couple of things which we as Prague locals, we really do enjoy.
Well, we should mention the first video we ever did was we showed how to get from the airport to the city center. and the officials would tell you, we'll take a cab. But we cannot afford a cab because it's like 20 bucks. And I know you're saying, you're thinking in your heads, well, Czech Republic is really cheap. Yes, with your salaries it is, but an average person living and working in Czech Republic simply cannot afford a cab ride. So the first video we did was we showed take a ride from the airport, just buy the €1 ticket and you're downtown faster than a cab. And it was like, and when we filmed it, I was like, dude, nobody's gonna watch this video. Who's gonna watch me tell them like, oh, you get on the bus here, and you get on the metro here, and wow, you're in downtown. It was €1 in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people are probably like the Czech viewers. There were some. They were like, this is so basic. Everyone knows that, but that's the thing. Only we, as locals, know it. That the fastest and the best way is the public transport. It's reliable. It's fast. It's really handy. It's cheap. So that's how we travel, and that's the way how we like to promote the things we do in our cities, and the cities we sometimes travel to, because those aren't ordinary life how we live it.
But to get back to our fans, we did other videos on how to get from the airport, and let's step on the first one, which is we showed people what they should eat, what we eat as locals in Prague or Czech Republic. And if there's one actual traditional food that actually has the name Czech in it, it's chlebíček, which is an open-faced sandwich. They're absolutely delicious. They cost about $1 a piece, or $1 or €1 a piece. And this is a garden where I had my first date in my life. It's Františkánská zahrada, one of the most beautiful gardens in the world. So we just showed that. And so what we're going to be showing you today is that actually people follow our tips and they send us these pictures. And these pictures are the things that drive us forward. And you have absolutely no idea how happy this makes us. Also, when we first approached some of the official places and we said, look, we're making these videos, can you help us promote them? They said, oh no, you're only aiming at students and backpackers that don't have money. So these are all students and backpackers you'll see today. And this is just a few that we would pick. I will say this one because this is my favorite. Sorry. This is me in my elementary school, which is downtown, and we were filming something with Hansa, and we walked around the school, and I said, wow, it says open to public for lunch, so we can go in and have lunch for €3. Well, let's try it. And it was difficult for me. You go down the stairs and there's no entry sign, you have to go through that, and there's another door, then you have to knock on the door. 5 minutes later, somebody showed up, like, what do you want? Yeah, can we get, lunch? Yeah, well, 75 crowns. What do you want? Do you want this or that? I'm like, okay. So it's super, super hard. So when we filmed that, I was thinking in my head, nobody's ever going to be able to do that. No tourist will ever, succeed at actually sitting down and having lunch. Well, then we got this picture from these Turkish guys.
You can probably tell that the meal they're having is not the most fancy or the genuine food that you would actually enjoy.
Which is exactly what they wrote to me. They said, I said, guys, the food there looks horrible. And they said, yes, it was really disgusting. But the experience we had was amazing, so thank you for that. And we don't stop with these guys. It was more people. She has a sign that says, from Greece, thank you. And more people. And somebody actually tried to recreate a Czech food at their home, and they sent us a picture of it. And so if you know what dumplings should look like, they tried this. And so it's from Brazil, so I told them, I think it needs some polishing.
So there's one video on YouTube Yannick found online which had 1 million views, and it was an elevator, which sounds quite stupid. I mean, well, not in our point of view, because we figured hey, that elevator is actually kind of cool, and it attracted attention of a lot of people. And actually, we have quite similar elevator in Prague. It's a non-stop running elevator. You just hop on and hop off in the next floor. It keeps running. It never stops. It's a bit dangerous. Maybe you can say what you read in the comments.
Yeah, the video of the elevator that I found on YouTube was called the Eastern Europe Elevator of Death. And I was like, what are you talking about? We used to ride it as kids all the time. So we figured if we probably film it, people will like it, and we explained how it works. And once again, people started pouring in when we showed it. And also, if you're curious where we showed the one that is at the City Hall. Because our City Hall in Prague is open to public, so we figured we'll send some tourists to the mayor.
Which is a great location because it's like 100 meters from the main square, so that it's really just behind the corner and anyone can go. And we just send them like a mass of tourists.
And the tourists are always happy when they see us. I took this picture. I went to a meeting at the City Hall and she was like, "Oh, it's you!" And they were actually riding it so much it broke down. But luckily, the city was so nice, they put it up a sign, "Are you looking for the famous Paternoster elevator?" And they put it up other locations where you can find it. There's actually like 20 of them in Prague, and European Union has banned them, which means you cannot build a new one, but you can still ride the old ones, and it's super cool. And you know, when I was a kid, I thought you would go upside down, but you do. Just a random picture of some Jews enjoying a meal. There's a random picture of a dude enjoying almost a meal. A ty řekneš hrocha.
Alright. So once we filmed an episode about where we like finished to have a beer, and we said, okay, guys, this place is extremely local, and what we do usually with our videos that we put map in the description so people can easily find it. Well, not this time, because you know this place, even if we go there, they are rude to us, which is like part of their culture. So if we want to try to order small beer, we like get the look like, are you fucking kidding me? No way, you're getting a big. So,
or if the Americans walk in and they're like, "Can we get a non-smoking table?" And I'm like, "What?
What do you mean non-smoking?" Yeah, so it doesn't work that way. So we were kind of like, okay, and you know the bartender there, he's a scary guy. You just look at him and you're like, okay, whatever you say, man. So we were at the end of the video, we're saying like, okay, this is the name. If you really want to find it, you can manage, but we're not gonna show you. Well, a week later or two, something strange happened. The lady was like, "What do you mean? The bartender was amazing."
And that's the bartender.
So she actually managed to take a selfie with him, which is something I would never imagine is possible.
I would not dare to ask the guy. If I could just ask the cameraman, I'm gonna say this in Czech. Můžete zabírat jenom Honzu, on je hezčí. I'm asking the camera guy if you can just point the camera at Honzu because I see you going back and forth.
That starts to
go back to him and just
we're talking here.
Okay. So the point is that people do actually follow the tips. This is one of the pubs we like to go to, and they, put pins at the map. I even saw a guy from Switzerland, and he had your back on me, boy. And he had like a bag full of papers, and he printed the description of every single of our videos. So it had like the player printed up, and then the description with the locations of the places. And let's go to the bad stuff. You want us to talk about more stuff?
No, I just keep looking at the picture because it's lovely. It's just like when we meet the tourists in our favorite pubs, favorite places, it always makes us so happy. Especially if we can see that they prepare for the trip the same way as we would prepare for it. So it's really nice.
The first time I met a person who recognized me in this pub was a guy from Portugal, a Portuguese guy, and he said, "Oh man, I know you from a YouTube video." And I was used to that. People would recognize me, Czech people would recognize me, but I was never recognized by a tourist. And I was actually the one who wanted to take a picture with him because I was like, dude, that's unbelievable.
Which was,
You know me, like, let's take a picture.
It was crazy because when we started, we had no idea that the show might actually be as big as this is at the moment. And sometimes when we film in the city center right now, there are like masses of tourists waiting in line to get a selfie with Janek. Not with me, I'm behind the camera, I'm fine. But he's always like,
Pull him in front of the selfie. So.
Yeah, because we're trying to film an episode. I just want to keep on rolling, but it's never that we would say no. That's not the case.
Yeah, one time I said no, I'll say that later. So, let's go to the best stuff. This place is a place on Old Town Square, which is one of the main squares in Prague. This place is an exchange office that has been there since 1990, and it's called Checkpoint. It's a UK-based company. They were operating in many states around Europe, and Czech Republic is the last place where they had their branch. What they do is they claim to give you 0% commission on your exchange rate, but in reality, they cut half of your money. So for €1, right now it's about 25 crowns, they would give 15. For $1, which is about 22, they would give 12. And so on. In terms of some other currencies, they would even give you less than half. And there's no returns, no refunds, absolutely no change.
So we extremely dislike this place, and we were thinking like we have to help the tourists, because if you imagine yourself going into that exchange place and they will take almost half of your money, you will not remember Prague, Czech Republic as a destination you enjoyed. You will go home, you will be angry, and you will say, hey, those Czech people, they steal you, they rip you off, don't go there. So that's not an image we want to have. And so one day we just took our camera and we stood in front of the exchange office, and every time somebody tried to walk in, we said, no, don't exchange your money here, man. You're gonna lose half of your money. The current rate is like this, and you should go somewhere else. So.
And what happened is, of course, first they sent bouncers to kick us out, which they didn't. Then they called the cops. The cops said, well, they're not doing anything illegal, they're just giving advices to people. Then they gave us a letter from like a lawyer that said that we already caused them a loss of like 1 million crowns. So I just like laughed at it. And the cops were actually totally supporting what we were doing, because they quite often have to go to these places to solve troubles with tourists. So we filmed many videos about it, not only this one, many others, millions of views, and we were trying to give it as much attention as we could to make these people famous, because that's the last thing they want. They don't want to be seen, they don't want to be known. I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna make you famous. And we did, in many videos, but we couldn't be there every day to protect these people, to protect, silly tourists that would exchange the money. So we came up with a thing. Probably Honza came up with it.
Well, because we couldn't stand there every day, but we know that there are people traveling to Prague every day, and they can stand there at least for a while. So we came up with a thing called Scamfy, which is a selfie with a scammer.
And boy, we didn't know what we were going to cause. So we just told to our viewers, we said, hey, when you go around Old Town Square, you see this place, take a picture with them and help a fellow tourist that you will see walking in and save him and send him to a different place. What happened was unbelievable. And this
became quite a thing.
We made this place more famous than the astronomical clock.
Somebody started an Instagram account just for this.
And so every single person you see on the pictures, I wrote to them, every single one, and I asked, did you also help someone? And they always said yes. There were even tourists that said, well, I actually stood there for an hour helping people. And when I had to leave, somebody else was just like changing guards with me. They're like, oh yeah, where's he going? Yeah, let me stand here for an hour. Unbelievable. This doesn't make sense.
It's like way too many.
Way too many. I know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna flip Gandalf. And here's the last one.
Yeah, I just wanted to point it out that it really wasn't either of us, just to make that clear.
And guess what? We actually brought so much attention to the place that after 28 years, they shut down. Just to clarify, it wasn't our job, it was a job of someone at the Czech National Bank who finally, after probably watching 25 of our videos where we said, you guys are responsible for that, eventually found a mistake they were doing. Because before that, they were not breaking any law. And everybody, the mayor, every single person I spoke to, like, you're never gonna change it. Including the people working at the branch. They said, we've been doing this for 28 years. Your actions will never affect us. Well, they did. And when they shut it down, you can see Honza's most honest smile I've ever seen.
It's a lucky day,
He's like super happy. And I was there that morning. I saw them pull down the sign, and suddenly I saw a field trip. Kids on a field trip. Correct? Yeah. And all of them, instead of taking a picture with the astronomical clock, they lined up in front of the exchange place. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I want to be in that picture. So I ran to them. I'm like, can I take a picture with you guys? Like, yeah, sure, man, we know you. So I sat down, and the teacher that was taking the picture, the professor was like, why are you stepping in a picture with my class? And so then the kids explained to her.
So this was one of the problems we had in Prague. There's many more, unfortunately. Prague in general is a safe city. You don't have to be
Unlike Ostrava.
exactly scared, but there are some things, and especially the tourism board is not happy.
It was a joke.
No, what I was saying, the thing is, if you come to Czech Republic, you probably all have to change money or get them from the ATM. The thing is, because we have still Czech crowns, and because we have some more exchange places like this, what happens is that it's very much possible that somebody will approach you in the street and will offer you to change money on the street. Never do it, never think that that would be a clever option. Actually, we did it in Iran, but it's a completely different story. Let's stick with Prague. Okay, so the thing is that these guys would try to offer you fake Belarusian expired rubles instead of the Czech crowns. And I thought you would already like flip the... Yeah, that's the thing. Because we actually found those people in the streets of Prague. What they do is they wait for the tourists in front of the exchange place. And because, the tourists, they go inside and they tell them, which is true, like, hey, don't exchange your money there. They will give you like 28% commission. I'll give you a better rate. That's the part when they stop telling the truth. And what they do, that they would offer you money which are worth absolutely nothing.
And we actually filmed many of them, and we actually got one in jail, and it's this guy. And I'm sure it's illegal to say his name because of laws, but his name is Apoštol Popa, like Apostle Pope. And so he did approach our friend. He offered him money. I'm holding the money in my hand, and so we got this guy off the street. Same as many others, which we're still working on.
That's a little something we do on a Friday night if you are interested. We just go to the city center and we look for those guys.
It's much better than that app where people would hunt Pokemons. This is so much more fun because first of all, it doesn't drain your battery on your phone, and it's fun. What was I going to say? Yes, and it's not only these guys. We have many other things that we like to film in Prague, and I'll play a video for that. We don't have sound, so can we play with sound, please? Okay, můžeme poprosit o zvuk k videu? I just said, can we please get the sound for the video? Můžeme do prdele poprosit. Slyší nás někdo, kdo má tady na starost zvuk? Můžeme poprosit zvuk k videu?
Ano, já vás slyším, ale mě tady...
Mě to nic neteče.
Mě to nic neteče od vás.
Chvilinačku, jo? Okay, so how...
In the
meantime, Honzo, do you have a girlfriend?
Trick question. Do you?
No, I don't.
Well, you can actually find out if you open our Instagram account and read the bio.
Because today we were approached by a woman here. I didn't get her name, I'm sorry, she didn't introduce herself. And she said, guys, I looked up your Instagram and it's really bad because in your bio it doesn't say what you do. You should fix that. So we did.
In our way, we did, yes.
So you can check out the real honest guy on Instagram. Can we give another shot after we...
So the joke we always say with Honza?
So, I'm sorry, the video.
So the joke we always say with Honza? We're making new friends every day in Prague.
And so, one would think, well, if you're showing the bad stuff about your city as well, people will be afraid to come in or to visit. We were actually told that by one of the guides that is working in Prague, and she said, you guys should stop, because if you show that exchange place one more time, people will stop coming to our country. They're stupid, they should read the signs, and you should stop showing that. So, to prove her wrong, this is one of the comments that landed on our page. I've never been, but knowing people like you are going around stopping and discouraging these scammers from harming these people in your beautiful city of Prague makes me want to visit alone. Knowing how passionate you are about people coming to see your homes wonders makes me jealous that I have not already booked a ticket. I'm sure it's that ticket. So that made us super happy.
That's probably a ticket.
It says read more. Then at the end it's like, I'm just joking, I'll never show up.
And when Yannick's making presentation, he always take care of the details, you know?
Right. For example, all the screenshots of the videos are like very old, so the numbers are outdated. But not only this person, but we actually started a folder that is called People Coming to Prague Only Because of Us. The reason for this is because so many people tell us what you do, like only Czechs watch it, tourists don't watch it, and like grumpy people just tell us you're doing a bad name of our country in the world. You'd be surprised how many people say that. So that's why I started this folder. And these are just messages from people who said that they're only coming to Prague because of the videos. Hey there, my girlfriend and I were undecided where to go for a long weekend. After seeing your videos, we're going to Prague. Makes me...
It's not always only coming to Prague for a visit. Sometimes it's even like students who... Yeah, exactly. That rather than going to Canada, I chose Czech Republic because of you guys.
I think I replied to this guy, no, you should go to Canada.
Are you crazy, man?
We're actually not that honest as we say.
Yeah, we just put a lot of those because we have a ton of it.
I was wondering maybe we should all tweet this one. No? What's this one?
The next one. No,
Yeah.
no, the next one.
That one? Yeah, we should just
This one. No, I mean, it's extremely, like, when we read it on the Facebook page or whenever we get the comments, it's impossible, like, I couldn't ever imagine.
Helen, isn't that the guy that was making the goulash? He's from Brazil.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Never connected the dots, but yeah, what I was saying is just, it's like amazing that people would choose to come to Prague because of the videos we made, which is, you know, never would ever I imagine something like that was possible, and it just makes me so happy.
Numbers. Because what would be a presentation without graphs and pie chart of my favorite bars and bar chart of my favorite pies?
Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Yeah. Well, we were saying that you guys might be interested in something more than our comments on our Facebook pages and stuff. So we were like, okay, maybe we should throw in some numbers. And so, so considering our YouTube channel, which we use the most, we have on average. Did you edit? Yeah, so. Like 2 million monthly views, I know, okay, then about 100, a lot of subscribers, so we get like 15,000 every month, and then, yeah, we're really great at some other social networks, and so, what we spend on it, next slide, please.
What we spend on Tinder? What's $10 a month? I don't know what we spend on it.
No, so we wanted to talk about how much we spend to promote the stuff we make, because I think it's quite important for us to say, when we create the content, we always try to make it as personal as possible. We always say we have to be the ones who enjoy watching this, and it comes with everything, with the posts on Facebook, with now starting the Instagram a week ago. Everything has to be in the same mindset as we have from the beginning. So the monthly budget we spend is exactly 0. Because we only believe that...
That means you guys are poor.
Yeah, basically we don't want to throw any money in it, but also we believe that if you create the content you believe in and you enjoy doing, and then you can always focus on the reach, which is organic. I'm just gonna say the word organic and you can go.
But what's the biggest benefit and advantage we have? We work for a big company. We work for Seznam. And I've been personally working there for 12 years. Seznam is like the Czech Google. And they have email service, news service. Right now we work in the news department. And simply one day our boss said, hey, why don't you guys do some English videos so we will get more audience also from other parts of the world. And there was never a time where he would say it has to have this amount of views or this or that. So it was sort of like a side thing for us that just grew, and nobody really cared. And we didn't, I don't want to say we didn't care, but it wasn't something that was our goal. Like, we have to have this many viewers, this amount of attention. So if we decide to make a video that only 10,000 people will watch, it will make me more than happy. That's why we did Where to Go to Pee in Prague, which surprisingly is watched a lot.
I think it's like 200,000 people. But yeah, that's the thing, because we have this huge company we work for. We don't have to do like the things only for views, and we can still stay honest to ourselves and to the content we make. So it's an extremely huge benefit for sure.
There should be an honest guide for one of the many comments we get under our videos, and also if you start punching in YouTube like honest guide and some letters, it will give you cities that we have never done, like Budapest, Vienna, and so people seem to like the kind of videos, but you know, we can't travel all around the globe. But we're starting. Shall I play the video?
Play the video.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Prague, Czech Republic. Hello and welcome to Karlovy Vary. This is Brno. Welcome to Helsinki. Hello and welcome to Kiev. Welcome to Innsbruck, Austria. Hello and welcome to Tampere, Finland. Hello and welcome to the center of the universe. This is Times Square. This was Nymburk. Hello and welcome to Bratislava. Hello and welcome to Chernobyl.
It's like the 7th time I've seen it, and I always
laugh and nobody laughs. Yours are like, yeah, laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it's true. We've been there on Monday, and it was amazing. Yeah, the best thing we...
That's why you're doing the link.
No, the best thing we actually found there, because you know, even if you're in Chernobyl, you still need to eat, right? So we were trying to find the best restaurant in Chernobyl.
And it was actually the cafeteria for workers there, and the meals were amazing. It was borscht, which is traditional Ukrainian soup. It was really good. Then we had a dessert. It was really good.
It was like five different.
Yeah, highly recommended.
So yeah,
that's it. We will be more than happy to answer any questions. Hansa knows everything. I'm just the joker in front of the camera. And and we would love to thank Jirka, because he's the one who got us in here, Jiri Duzar. And also, we trash talk a lot about the official places like Prague City Tourism and Czech Tourism. And Jirka was actually the one who, instead of trash talking us back, would get us to work with him, and we're happy for that. So I just wanted to give a big up for him.
Thank you.
How was that for a presentation? Give them another round of applause. Slido. Get your questions to Slido now, and we can ask a couple of them before we finish. Just a quick, yeah, you can pose while you do that. You can see why now they have more than 26 million views on YouTube with 0 average monthly promotion. That was fantastic. Look, if we can get Slido up now, we can, otherwise we'll take a question. Slido, yep. If we can get it up, otherwise we'll just take a question. Does anyone have a question from the audience while we're waiting for that to appear behind us? Question from the audience.
It's a free beer for everyone.
Okay, I've got one for you. Was there any time in chasing these people down that you were scared? Any time you were scared when you were chasing the scammers or the money changers or the fake whoever? That you
I'm scared that it's going to be unsolved.
Yeah, I never felt scared, or I wouldn't call it like. I'm always angry when they're faster than me. I wouldn't call it scared.
These guys can run.
Yeah, I mean, it's like funny because sometimes they try to run, and I'm not the greatest runner, but I ran a marathon, and I'm always like, okay, let's see who can manage. It's always harder when you have your computer and camera on you.
So another question is, there's people out there wanting to create video. What would you say for someone what is the best advice you can have someone for getting a YouTube channel going, for creating their own channel? What's the one piece of advice, one from each of you?
Do not watch other YouTube videos, just do what you like for yourself. Imitating someone is not going to help. That's just my point of view.
Nothing to add. That's the thing. Just be yourself and do what you like the most.
People are crazy. They just like, if they want to open a pub, they'll go to every single pub in the town. Like, I'll think of something better. Well, it doesn't. In my world, it doesn't work that way. We have never seen a YouTube video about Prague before we did our guide, I think. We probably saw one and we're like, what?
I have some questions here. Do you collaborate with other bloggers, social media movements? Oh, here we go. That's up there. Thank you very much. Do you collaborate with other bloggers, social media movements?
Well, we did some. Sometimes when some guys approach us, like, what was it, last month, some Italian guys came to Prague. So Janek met with them. Because I couldn't because I had just like my wisdom teeth removal, so I was laying home and eating ice cream.
But I do work with TV crews that come to Prague to film about scams, and I work as fixer for them. So I did with BBC, I worked with German TV, Brazilian TV, and so on, because I know where to point them to film the scams. Those are not bloggers.
Let's look at the next question. The one thing you honestly love about Prague? You don't know?
My mom.
Your mum?
My parents. My mom is like Woody Allen of me. Like, Woody Allen does never leave Manhattan. My mom, she would like never ride on the metro, because it's like the people from the suburbs take the metro.
What's next? Someone calls you crazy fellas, Charlie there. Are you going to make it full-time from an honest living? Would you ever do this full-time?
Probably not.
Why is that?
I think like there's more things we like to do, not only like these guide videos. We also are quite active when it comes to the Czech culture. I mean the Czech, I don't want to say holidays, but yeah, exactly. No, but we try to, because we work for the news company now, and so we can sometimes get our opinion out there. So I think we want to stick with that. Maybe.
Typical news story, you want to get your opinion out there, you shouldn't say that to it in public. That's not how news works. That's the Fox
I
news.
think that's how our news works.
Okay, this is 3 likes, so we like this question. Your backgrounds. Did you have experience in making and editing videos, or did you just figure it out as well?
Well, as we said, we both were making videos for probably 15 years, and we've done countless, thousands of videos, and as kids we would like to play with cameras. And actually the biggest promotion video for Ostrava we made together like 5 years ago, and it has, I don't know, tens of millions of views. Nobody really knows it because we were not in front of the camera, but we were the ones who made it. So we were doing stuff like that. And back, like right now, all these terms like influencers and ambassadors are super popular. So back 12 years ago when like viral videos were starting, we were the ones, messing around with different companies, promoting their stuff.
Thank you for that, Roma. And Katie, just dropped off. How do you make videos? You've shown videos of all these other places. How do you approach them when you're not a local? So how do you, there it is on the top, how do you approach making videos about places other than Prague when you're not a local?
Yeah, so I'll answer.
Thank you, Katie.
We never pretend we're locals in the city. We simply say, like, this is how we discovered the city. So the concept is different in the other cities. We still know more about, let's say, Czech cities. But if we go, like just now we were in Kiev, so we were only there twice. So the way it works is we were simply showing stuff that we like. So it was more of a traditional travel video than an actual honest guide that we do in Prague.
I was just about to add that we always try to put like little extra something from us, like what, just not when, most of the guides for Kiev will probably show you top 10 places, which will be church, different church, there's other church. So, and we're not into it, we're like more the beer guys.
Synagogue.
Now we're going more like the beer places. We want a place where they have beer for 50 euro cents, which is like what, $40 cents? Well,
40 cents.
yes.
Ed from Dublin, who's from Brazil, so you can maybe see how he makes his dumplings later. How do you monetize?
understand that question, so it's up to you.
So
Yeah, that's my area.
It's about money, right?
Yeah, that's the money thing.
I thought so.
Yeah, well, all our videos are monetized on YouTube. That's the only revenue we got. And we also do a little bit, sometimes we get sponsorship by some like companies who have the same concept as we do.
But it only works the way that we pick the company. It never works the other way around. So
we always ask them, hey, we want to make this episode, we will do it with you or without you, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna film it and you can be part of it if you want. So if they decide that they want to, then we like name them at the end or something like that. That's the only thing.
And the final question, from a couple of dreams YouTube, how did you grow so big without paying?
I can answer that one.
For promotions.
You were lying before. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna answer it for sure?
I have no idea. You're
No, you don't just rewatch all your videos thousands of times.
Oh, I think my mom was doing that actually. You can see in one of the first videos, I'm like standing up there, I'm like, hello, if you're watching this video, you're either my mom or I don't know why you're watching it, because she would like follow every single one of them.
No.
My dad. You know what my dad does? He would go to like a hotel reception and they would have these computers and he would play a loop of our videos on the computers.
So I think that answers that question. Okay, we're right up against the closing now. Please, another round of applause.
Okay, everybody.
To close, I'll hand you back to CEO of TBEX.
That's it. We're done. Please, there's supposed to be some music. We'll see if it happens. And but that's it for the evening, you guys. I hope you have fun at the closing party tonight. Hope to see you all out there. I will enjoy a few beers. Radagast is what I'll be drinking. You guys, whatever your favorite is. You guys are welcome to come up on stage, take a picture if you want. Again, thank you to everybody from the Czech Republic, Ostrava, Moravia Silesia region, our staff, all of you for coming. I hope you enjoyed TBEX this year, and we hope to see you at the next one.